Good morning. Welcome to Tucson RV Solar on site in Green Valley in a storage lot. But today we get to do this Intech OVR. So we're going to add 1,200 watts of solar up on the roof. Going to swap out his batteries. Just bring it up to a little bit more capacity for him. So 1,200 watts of solar is going to be going down through this OVR. Already got pre-wired, so we found that under the bed. He's already got GoPower IC 3000 installed. I've got these two Battleborn batteries, which are going away. And we're going to install 600 amp hours of Epic lithium. Probably going to use a couple of bus bars to clean up the wiring down here, make sure it's good and manageable. And then obviously disconnect for the solar. And then we're also going to add another solar controller, so two of them in this one. We'll have the 150/85 to take care of the 1,200 watts, and then another 100/30 for his port coming in from the side. So that way he can have another 400 watts of portable panels whenever he plugs in and is dry camping for a long time. So with that, we will get at it. Yeah, here we are up on top of the roof of this Intech. You can see 1,200 watts fits very nicely up here. If you do decide to install solar on these, one thing I'd recommend is what we did. We actually went into the ribs, made sure that the leading edge, every single one of them, we hit the cross members of the aluminum bracing. So we got self-tapping screws going in there for a super good fit. Lag screws everywhere else. So doubled up on all of the adhesion as much as we could, and then covered that with Sikaflex as well. So this stuff's not coming off. Even if you kind of pick up panels, you probably pick up the whole rig with it. But 1,200 watts, and we've already fired it up and got 800 watts as soon as it came out. So more to follow. So here we are back in the rig, working with the customer and pairing everything up right now. But you can see Battleborn battery's gone. Got the two Epic batteries in there now. So he went from 200 amp hours to 600. So I think he's going to be super happy when he sees that. And then, like we talked about earlier, here's our disconnect switches for the solar on the side over here on the left and the solar on the roof on the right. So if he needs to put it in covered storage for any reason, he can actually turn off the solar power and know that nothing's actually coming in. And then we got our two controllers. So 100/30 on the left, that's for his solar on the side. 100 or 150/85 on the right. 1,200 watts up on the roof that you just saw. One thing that's awesome about Victron controllers is that we can optimize charging by creating a network. So since he doesn't have a Serbo GX, I created a network of his last name, so they'll actually talk to each other and optimize their charging if you have both controllers going at the same time, which works out great for longevity of the batteries and ensures that you're getting optimum charging overall. And then coming out of each controller, we have more catastrophic fuses. We got 30 amp fuse coming out of the 100/30, and then a 100 amp breaker coming out of the 150/85. All that going into his new bus bars, which cleaned it up a little bit. I got the inverter going into the bus bars, and then a bigger 4-aught cable coming out of the bus bars into your batteries. So that way you are protected all the way through. So with that, it is time to go camping.